Hello my fellow teabags, Cynric77 coming at you today from the YouTube channel, and right now looking for my smoke. Oh shit, there it is. Cool, now we can get started with the review. Today is a review. It's a review over a nice EDC blade. It might be a bit big for some of y'all for EDC, but I'm a big boy. I think I can handle a decent sized blade. Now today's review is over, y'all guessed it, the CRKT Hissatsu, the Hissatsu Folder, with the outburst assist technology and a couple other nice features. We'll go over that after I get done with some specs. I'm just showing y'all a little bit right there. First of all, y'all have an 8.75 overall length, and that's 8.75 inches, or 8 3/4 of an inch, with a AUS 8 3.88 inch blade, 5-inch handle made out of glass reinforced nylon, with 420 J2 tool steel liners. Alright, your blade stock thickness is 0.16 of an inch thick, weighing in at a total of 5.8 ounces. Alright, you have a dual grind on this, with a hollow grind on your secondary edge and your primary leading edge being a chisel grind or saber grind, however you want to call it. Now, like I said, it has the outburst technology opening assist mechanism, which in this case is not a leaf spring per se. It's more of a huge thick torsion bar. And what happens is, not sure, yeah, y'all see the way the blade is cut out? Now, like this, it's actually forcing the spring or that torsion bar back until you actually take your thumb and you see this nice little groove here. You're going to slide it down that groove, and you're going to take the meat of your thumb, alright? Basically, see where it's kind of tore up on my tip? Just right below that, and you're just gonna just wedge it between that groove and your thumb disc, and this thing just pops right open. No need to try to flick it. It's more the fact that the moment that the detent is overcame, it just shoots right out. No need to flick your wrist or anything. It's really a powerful opening knife, man. The mechanism that they have, the speed assist mechanism, I have to say, out of all like assisted knives I've come across, this one has to be the beast out of all of them. This one's the biggest, this one's the beefiest, this one's the simplest. It's really is. It's, you got one end that's anchored. Y'all see that? You see the bolt right there, that hex bolt, hex screw? That has actually got pressure against the bottom of the outburst bar, which you can see right there. So it goes pretty much from the bottom of the blade tang all the way to the bottom of the knife. One solid piece, straight, no kinks, no curves, only the roundness of the bar, which is extremely nice, extremely durable. Because once you take a piece of steel, especially a spring, the more coils it has, the more chances it has to fail. But if you take sprung steel, which is what this is, it's the same type of steel that you make a spring out of, but it's not been coiled. There's no real true weak spots in it. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, other than having the outburst bar on here, it also has the auto locks feature. You can see right there. And what that does is it actually helps you keep your knife locked in an open position, which is nice. I like that, because the less chance that your knife has to fail on you, the safer it is, in my opinion. And I am really a fan of the locks system. I really am. Because what it does, it sits there and it takes your folding knife and turns it into a virtual fixed blade, which is nice. Really nice. Because if your blade doesn't have an opportunity to fold on you, if your lock cannot be pushed in one direction or the other, I would say that's, a safe knife. Now, I'm not saying that it keeps your lock from, growing, so to speak. When I say growing, it doesn't stop your lock from progressing from like 20% to 100%. But what it does, it stops it from moving over to where the blade can be pushed down, which is a good thing. Now, for such a large knife, it actually is kind of smooth. See if I can get this, done. Well, it is normally smooth. It's probably dirty right now. I have been EDCing this since the day I got it, using it quite a bit. Got the edge of sin on here already. It's not quite to the way I want it, but it's still extremely sharp right now. It's one of the sharpest knives I have right now. And it's sharp enough that it scares my wife. That's always a good thing. Now, I'm going to go over something else. It's got a pretty good wide shaped handle. Kind of like a wedge shape, Coke bottle, if you will, hourglass, however you want to put it. You got a fat top, a fat bottom, and the middle is relatively skinnier compared to the rest of it, which makes it nice, because you do have a small finger controller right there, which helps lock it in even better. So the knife is not going to move forward or backwards once you get a good solid sturdy grip on it, no matter how you grip it. Even in reverse grip, excellent retention, excellent purchase, so to speak. The only thing I don't like about it is the position of the clip. In my opinion, they could have scooted it back to back down a little bit, or back over to this corner a little bit. That's just my opinion. I would like to see it, maybe possibly like the way Buck does it, or the way Tough does it. Put it right here and just fold it over. Give it an extreme low ride clip. That would have been sweet. Excellent. Because the only thing I have to bitch about this is the ride height from the pocket clip. Excuse me. And that's really it. Other than that, you have your more traditional Tanto shape, with it being a rounded tip coming down to a straight edge. I have here, another CRKT, the Carson M16. And this one, as you can see, is also a dual grind. I have a video on it, but this is more of an Americanized Tanto, being an extreme straight edge, so that way you have a predominant secondary tip as well as a predominant primary tip. But with this, you have a belly to work with, which is always nice. Belly is good for skinning. A belly is good for slicing. It's good for penetration. It's good for slashing. You know, a straight edge like this is great for a draw knife, you know, especially, you know, being the hollow grind. So it's also good for scraping and straight, you know, cutting rope and everything like that, which is nice. So as an EDC, I do very much you know, say that this is a good knife to carry. Now, it is not in my budget range because the average price on this is roughly about $60. I paid $35 for this one from the Thor on here, which is pretty cool. You know, he sold it to me because he needed some cash so he can you know, fund a couple of knife builds. You know, it has that one scratch right there and some little scratches right here, and that's just from the blade rubbing on the inside of the scales, and that's alright. I do not mind. I didn't buy this knife to be a looker. It's not going to be a safe queen. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put this knife through some paces the next camping trip I go on, because this is going to be the folder that I take with me. This one and possibly my Buck or my CRKT, one of the two. Those will be my two primary folders on that camping trip. Alright, y'all. Before I digress any further, I'm just going to go ahead and stop this here. This is a good knife. For those of y'all who do not have it, suggest y'all look into it. They have a second one, which is smaller. It's called Hissatsu 2. It's done in a satin finish blade. They also have versions of this that do not have the outburst torsion bar in them. It's the manual version. They also have a manual version of the second one. They have a third one out that they didn't give it the same name as the Hissatsu. As a matter of fact, they call it the Hihu or the Hiho, or however you want to pronounce it, which is roughly about the same size as this, except it has the Hissatsu shaped blade with the VEF serrations on it. I think they make it with a straight edge, but I'm not sure. I know that they make the Hissatsu 2 in a combo edge and a straight edge, and I believe, but don't quote me, I believe they actually have the Hissatsu 1 in a straight edge and a combo edge as well. The Hissatsu 2 comes with G10 handles, and so does the Hiho, and all really good blades. They have a fixed blade as well, humongous fixed blade, very, very traditional style in Japanese tantos and stuff. It's really nice. If y'all want to know what that looks like, go check out my boy Exacto. He's got a nice video up about it. And that's it, y'all. Thank you very much. Comment and subscribe if you have not. I hope this has been educational, maybe a little bit entertaining. Thank you very much. Keep y'all's finger in the troll. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.